What's up there, crew? Matt Vasallo here with TheRhinestoneWorld.com. In this tutorial video today, I'm going to show you how to grow your business with screen print transfers and a heat press. So many of you know that obviously on our website, TheRhinestoneWorld.com, we have the rhinestones, we have heat transfer vinyl, we sell the heat press, we sell the vinyl cutters. We don't sell screen print transfers. There's a lot of awesome companies out there. One we love to work with, 613 Originals. So screen print transfers, if you've never used them before, can basically turn you and your company into a screen print company without all of the equipment and without all the headache and without all the space needed. You could literally be a T-shirt screen print company from your master bedroom if you want and produce large quantities. So today what I'm going to show you is I'm going to show you the difference between on an order that we have here of 75 shirts. If we were to do this order in some of our standard heat transfer vinyl, or if we were to do the order in screen print transfers, talk about all the different margins, talk about the price, talk about which way is going to be best for your business on the type of order that I have here today. So I think this is going to be awesome. If you don't know about this stuff yet, your mind is going to be blown on how much money you can make with how little work, which is pretty amazing, but it's the easiest way to grow your business if you have a professional heat press like I have back here. So stick around and be ready to be amazed. Let's go. So the shirt we're going to be making is this one right here. It's a 2-color varsity transfer from 613 Originals, all right? And I'm going to walk you through on their website where it is, how to get it, how much it is, and then I'm also going to break down if you were to do 2 colors of heat transfer vinyl on a 75 shirt order like this to let you know the difference in your margins and what I recommend your business doing going forward with larger shirt orders like this here. But before we get into all that, do me a favor real quick. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel here and make sure to comment below if you do have any questions throughout this video, because we're going to answer those questions and we're going to help you guys out. So let's get going. Alright, so the transfers we're going to be using are our 2-color varsity transfers from 613 Original. We have 75 of them, and they were 75 cents each, and then the $60 one-time setup and design fee. The shirts I'm using is the unisex, and they are the Bella Canvas shirts. A lot of extra small, smalls, mediums, and a few other sizes, 75 of those. Here's an example of one of the finished ones. And then the heat press I'm going to be using at 325 degrees for 7 seconds with heavy pressure is going to be my 16 by 20 Hotronix Max press that we have on the website. Alright, so now I'm over here on 613 Originals website. I'm going to show you how easy it is and what transfers I use. So if you go to heat transfers, you're going to go down to the 2-color 75-cent varsity formula. And then you're just going to hit order now. Alright, once I click on order now, it's going to bring me kind of to what size the design is. I know this will fit with the 9-inch by 12-inch single image size, so I'll click on that. I'm going to click on add files, and the file I want to add is just that LRHS cheer design, so I'm going to go upload files, and I'm just going to click on the cheer design. So that's going to upload my file to it. I'm going to bring in an EPS file here and click upload. And then it's going to bring it in at the size you had that file. So make sure you have it sized correctly, and there's my file ready to go. So I'm going to say the job name is LRHS Cheer. 75 is the minimum, of course. Okay, orientation is landscape. Now, what colors do I want for this one here? I'm going to do a hunter green and a black. So hunter green and black, I'm going to go add to cart, and you'll see $116.25, okay? Why is that? Because, remember, we had that $60 design and setup fee. So, proceed to checkout. Then when I proceeded to checkout, you'll see I chose UPS 2-day air, which was $28.73. So, brought my price up because I needed these transfers a little bit quicker. Finish your order and you're done. And that's it. That's how easy it is to order your transfers. All right, here we go. We're set up. Let's do this. Let's go. So of course I'm just doing a time lapse here, but I threw a timer on just so you can see the actual time involved in pressing all these shirts. So I averaged about 30 seconds per press, finished all 75 shirts in right around 38 minutes, as you can see here. So pressing 2 presses with heat transfer vinyl every time, weeding, much more production time. Let's go! Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to run through all the numbers for whether you're using heat transfer vinyl or screen print transfers on the exact same job, just to see what's going to be a better option for you, especially with a 75 shirt order here and all of the shirts being the exact same design on the same shirt. So this is the heat transfer vinyl breakdown here. So for heat transfer vinyl cost, in the green Easy Weed, if we were buying a 5-yard roll at a time, we would have $1.01 in green Easy Weed cost. We would have 48 cents in black Easy Weed cost. So the 2 colors we're going to use here, we have $1.49 per shirt. 75 shirts, we're going to have $111.75 in heat transfer vinyl material cost. Now, when it comes to production time, we're going to base this on a $15 an hour employee. So with that $15 an hour employee, 2 color vinyl cuts. That means loading the green, loading the black, cutting both of them. It's going to vary depending on if you have a craft cutter or an industrial cutter like a Rollin or a Graphtec, but I'm going to say 3 minutes per cut. I know you're going to bulk cut on a lot of them, but still about 3 minutes as far as load time and everything per actual shirt. So cutting the black, cutting the green. Now, next thing you have in production time is weeding the actual material. Now, the black design has a lot of picks around the Mustang in this design, plus the green, so we calculate it to be right around 90 picks per shirt. So we put 5 minutes. Now that's pretty dang quick, and that's if you're really, really good at weeding. Okay, now our third thing is going to be pressing. Obviously, we have to press 2 different colors. We have to press our black, then our green, or vice versa, because they're not layering on top of each other. And I gave ourselves 2 minutes for those presses right there per shirt. So total time per shirt, we're looking at about 10 minutes per shirt, and that is if you are pretty experienced and pretty quick with that entire process. Times that by 75 shirts, you have 750 minutes total. How long is that? That's 12 and a half hours of that $15 an hour employee just doing this one job. So calculating in all that, 12 and a half hours, $15 hour employee, you have $187.50 in employee cost. Now, blank t-shirt, we're using the unisex Bella Canvas 301 shirts, $3.33 each. 75 of those is going to get our blank cost at $249.75. Now, total order breakdown. Let's run through all of our costs. Our heat transfer vinyl cost, $111.75. Our labor cost, $187.50. And then our blank shirt cost, $249.75. So that gives a total business cost of $549. Now, that is not including overhead because everybody's going to be different there. Some of you may be actually renting a space. Some of you may have a big warehouse. A lot of you are probably working out of your house, working out of your master bedroom. So overhead cost is not included in this. And remember, the shipping, the customer is paying for the shipping on the order to ship it to them. So shirt retail cost, we're charging $14 per shirt. So let's scroll down here, and the customer's going to pay for 75 shirts. That's $1,050. Our business is going to make $501, which sounds really good, but when we have that one employee spending 12 and a half hours doing that, our business is going to basically make $40.08 per hour. Sounds pretty good, right? Not bad. Most of us would be pretty dang happy with that. But let me run through the screen print transfer numbers, and your mind is about to be blown. Check this out. All right, here we go. We're going to run through the exact same order, but this time we're going to be using our 2-color screen print transfers and break down all of the costs. So, cost involved. Let's go. 2-color transfer cost. For the 2-color varsity transfers, you have to order a minimum of 75, but they're 75 cents each. Now, With that order, minimum of $75, $56.25 for the actual transfers. Now, you do have a $60 setup and design fee, which sounds like a lot, right? I'm also going to pay an extra $28 to get these shipped in 2 days. So I paid extra for 2 days shipping on this. So my total cost of the transfers comes to $144.25. Most people would look at this and compare it with your Easy Weed or your heat transfer vinyl cost and be like, man, that's like a $33, $34 difference. I'm better off going with Easy Weed. But let's run the rest of the numbers. Now, scroll down a little bit more, production time. This is where it's going to make a big difference. Same $15 an hour employee is doing this, all right? So, transfer and shirt order. So what this is, I allowed a lot of time for this, and I didn't even calculate this in the other one. So, what this actually is ordering the transfer, so going to the website at 613 Originals and ordering, like I showed you here just a little bit ago. And then, once the order comes in, placing, obviously, the shirt order as well, wherever you buy your T-shirts, which technically, when you know how to do that, it's only going to take 5 or 10 minutes, okay? But I'm also calculating in time to organize the shirts and everything once you have them, okay? I'm just trying to add extra time on this, which I don't really need to, because you're going to see, even though I'm adding an extra hour. Check this out. Next thing I have, one transfer, okay, because it's a two-color design, I only have to do one press. So 30 seconds is what I did in the video that I showed you here a little while ago, okay? It took me basically 30 seconds per press because they're only a 7-second press each. 75 shirts total. We're looking at about 38 minutes, just like I did in that time-lapse video. Now, setup and production, okay, total is going to be about 98 minutes. Remember what we were before? We were at 12 and a half hours, all right? So our total labor cost is $24.50. Big difference there, right? Now, blank T-shirt cost, we're getting the exact same shirts, $3.33. 75 shirts, $249.75. Now, total order breakdown. Let's run through it. Transfer cost, $144.25. Labor cost, $24.50. Blank shirt cost, $249.75 for a total business cost of $418.50. Now, here's the thing. Most of you look at this and be like, okay, well, on the other one, we had a total cost of over $500, so we're going to make technically $100 more, a little over $100 more on this job by doing the transfers, and you're like pumped about that, right? But that $100 is nothing compared to the amount of time you save in the production side of it. And that's how you can see that is looking at the basically profit per hour that we're about to see here. So check this out. Shirts retail cost still $14. Customer pays $1,050 for the shirts. Total business profit, a little bit higher, right? $631.50. We're pumped about that. But look at how much my business is going to make per hour because of that production cost. $386.63 per hour. So, do you want to make $40-ish an hour? Or do you want to make $386.63 an hour? It's a freaking no-brainer, right? So, hopefully these numbers really helped you out as well, just to kind of run down and show you all of it when it comes to your production time. You guys always hear me say, in this industry, time is money, and on a job like this, time is big time money. Let's go. Pretty cool numbers, huh? So these are the shirts all finished up here. We got all 75 of them. We just need to go ahead and box these things up, and then we can either ship them to the customer where the customer pays the shipping cost, or for a local order like this, they can just come pick them up. We can drop them off, whatever's easiest for the customer. All right, crew. Well, that's it. 75 shirts right here. Just over 37 minutes, pretty awesome screen print transfers. You saw all the numbers, you saw the money you can make, and all you need is a heat press. So there is still, of course, a time where you're going to use your heat transfer vinyl, especially for custom shirts, for anything I would say in the 20 to 25 range or lower. and depending on how many colors, like I was talking about before. But screen print transfers, you can be a screen printer with a heat press out of your master bedroom if you want, and grow your business and grow your customer base doing bulk orders like this right here. So hopefully this video really helped you guys out. That was the goal of this video, is to show you, hey, there are different options out there other than just doing your heat transfer vinyl, just doing your rhinestone. So I like to share everything with you guys and try to share with you how I built my business, how I grew my business, so you can grow yours as well and make more money. So appreciate all of you guys watching. Of course, make sure to comment below. Let me know any questions that you have. I put the links below to 613 Originals as well. And of course, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, because you're going to get awesome videos like this. And every single Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I give away a Silhouette Cameo 4 $300 vinyl cutter and do a free live training. So appreciate all of you guys. Thanks again for hanging out with me and watching. Hopefully you learned a lot of stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.